Welcome back to 2018 Road to the Show. Well, continuously unfolding the part number 4 of the San Antonio missions. We are currently going to Midland, home of the West Texas oil diggers. Just kidding, guys. Later on tonight, the missions will be facing somebody. I don't know who they're facing.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. Miguel Cora, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Smolinski is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out, so a great job there of working. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Donald Kida. He'll try to follow up the double and that with another big hit right here. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Digging in for his second at bat, B.J. Prater. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, snap throw from the catcher. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Caruso is in a few steps as he takes it for the 1st down. Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Nunez. From the stretch. Throw down to second.
0-1's the count.
Keeping my eye on second.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Boyer stands at first with 1 out. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Baker, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Baker is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Tony, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels.
Into the box now, Jonathan Baker. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Smolinski going back. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yahoo!
So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 9 on the year as they open up to 6-2 now.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Jonathan Baker will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep
Goodbye,
left.
ball.
Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Yee-hoo! Yo-yo!
Solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Wow.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me, well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can post to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. San Antonio used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Miguel Cora earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious mission. 8 runs on 17 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. Kyle Lloyd will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Jonathan Baker, who brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box now, Christian Villanueva. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Christian Villanueva.
A 1 pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward,
my brother is
plate,
watching
this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
From the players.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Diaz, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. And striding in, Fernando Fernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there he goes towards second. Called, now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Oh boy, I'm
Runner
getting
gets
good.
a good jump from first, but one of the things that helps as a catcher, if you have a plus arm and he puts this throw right on the money.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.J. Harrell. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. There he goes. Strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked it.
Now batting, Jonathan Baker. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Jonathan Baker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Baker.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday.
Into the box,
9.
Jonathan Baker. First offering on its way.
Baker.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Villanueva. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in, Amos Falvey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Digging in now, Ramon Diaz. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit out towards second, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. So digging in now, Robinson Caruso. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The San Antonio Missions led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brady Baggett earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa.
Wow.
A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively.
I think we can improve on your season fielding numbers. Let's make it happen. Our next game, hosting off at Corpus Christi. Wow. Starting to love the missions already, guys. Solomon Jones will be the pitcher, I think. Hank Schneider. Yeah. Guessing, guys, this will be the
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes
Corpus
your
Christi
way on
36.
the show. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus Christi Hooks. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Baker. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baker.
First offering on its way. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him.
Oh,
Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And
that
hopefully
hit
the
him
pitcher-
good.
Now at the plate, Chris Mazo.
Batting ninth. Right fielder.
Gotta
Here
be
comes
quick,
the first
Jonathan.
pitch. Snap throw from the catcher.
Keep an eye on second.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Haas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
Come on, hurry up.
In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Ah, dang.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much.
Digging in, Jonathan Baker.
Catcher. Jonathan Baker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Queen racing back. Still ranging back.
It's gone.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow. Wowzers. I got lucky.
So a
That's my
two-run shot
12th
to
of the
left
season
center.
for San
12 home
Antonio.
runs for him now thus far, as we are all knotted up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jonathan Baker, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Campillo on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So after the 3-spot, striding into the box, Thomas Irving. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the...
Jonathan Baker will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. High and deep to right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Digging in, Christian Villanueva. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Boone Devine. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Boone Devine.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Digging in once again, Chris Mazo.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is high. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Baker. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Evans. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Mazo. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of was thinking about going yard, even though that was...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The San Antonio Missions posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Hank Schneider with his 4th win this season. Darren Gerard records the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus Christi Hooks. Rob Velasmil, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, throwing the ball really well. And
the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. So stepping in, Jonathan Baker. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend
I'll
his
be down in a bit.
Streak.
A 12 home run, guys.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in, Christian Villanueva. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. The 1-1 home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Yee-hoo! Yee-hoo! Yo-yo-yo!
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers.
Stepping into the box, Andreas Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. Well, you can...
Ready for another chance, Jonathan Baker. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. The 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Montag is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Striding in once again, Matt Caesar. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Matt Caesar.
Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Queen moves over. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Boone Devine. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Boone Devine.
High pop-up. Gonzalez over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning. Stepping into the box, Michael Montag. Runner goes for second. Strike. Now the throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing.
Ready once again, Vaughn Sherman. A 1-1 home. Strike taken to throw.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Behind the runner to second. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Baker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. Green has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Baker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Christian Villanueva. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Come on, boys, get us tied. We can win this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Coming to the plate now, Boone Devine in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ramon Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Striding forward now is the DH, Thomas Irving. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Hooks put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory.
Man, I nearly had another one. 2nd and 8th already covered in. Golly. Now Frisco. San Antonio at Frisco. I got 12 and 46 RBIs. Yeah.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco Rough Riders. Hayden Gillis, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitch.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Baker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Caruso rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's 4-2, and he's safe.
You're down.
And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys.
Digging in, Jonathan Baker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hard ground ball to third. Gillespie is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Damon Stefanelli. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy.
So striding forward now, Luis Benitez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy and get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Now to the plate, Jonathan Baker. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-1. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Miguel Diaz wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Paulo Espino pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.
Well, pretty good. We got the 6-5.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
We've got some team brass that may be coming in to have a look at you this week. Men, let's be sharp out there. An All-Stars game. Nice.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Texas League's North Division and the Texas League's South Division. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Pacheco, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So he swipes second successfully. Stepping in, Jonathan Baker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. Caballero loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Yo, what's up,
so
Colorful
no runs
Tuber?
on a
How you
hit
doing,
here,
man?
no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. The North Division Stars from the Texas League are on top, 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Baker. He got on top of one and was
Worst
a ground out
cringiest
victim
word I've ever
last time.
said in my life. Why is that?
First offering on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Baker.
Catcher, Jonathan Baker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gore giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first. Now at the plate, Jonathan Baker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. Caballero ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Juan Centeno will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The South Division All-Stars rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Bobson Doughnut pitches well enough to get.
Three-game series with the visiting Northwest Arkansas Naturals. 2-1 victory. That's pretty good. I just love being here in San Antonio. It's really nice. Oh, we're in June? July. So I got at least 3 more months to be with the missions. You know, just to be with them.
welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the San Antonio Missions and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. John McMahon, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Coming to the plate now, Carmen Zapata took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping in, Christian Villanueva to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Robinson Caruso. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Baker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. In now, Jonathan Baker.
Jonathan Baker.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Line drive to left. Stacy is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
The batter.
The 1-0. Runners off for second. In there now. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against him.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Baker.
Jonathan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat. Another big hit right here. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Northwest Arkansas.
So the missions, the hooks are 2.